Episode 3601, Make a Difference.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Kristianne Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous week. I'm trying to keep my hands warm because it's so cold here. But you know what? We might be warming up to about 40 degrees. So, here in the South, that is a heat wave when you're in the 20s. So hold on tight because you are ready for the ride of your life. Oh yeah, it's about Wellness Wednesday. Make a difference. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already even had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. So I got a question for you. Why do you stop working on what will make a difference in your life? Taking care of everyone else can become your crutch to not doing what you need to do for yourself. Break the habits and make a difference. Because if you think about it, and you probably don't think about it, so I'm going to ask you this question too. Do you neglect your own well-being for the sake of others? Yeah, that's a sucker punch. I know, because I've been doing it my whole life. Even to this day, I still do it. And it's wrong. Yet at times we know deep down it's right, but it's how we do it. And a lot of times we sacrifice our sleep, we sacrifice our nutrition to be there for those that we love and we care for. But the problem is we are burning the candle at both ends, that what happens, it puts the fire out in our own heart. It's time to break free from this cycle and focus on making a difference in your own life. What are you doing now, by the way? Is it working? And if it is, how well is it working? Do you need to make some changes? Because if you don't know what you don't know, when you don't analyze things, I was working on some statistics in regards to downloads. I mean, all these analytics that I don't like to go into. But I'm trying to get in with this amazing publisher. And he's like, I need your marketing plan. I'm like, okay. So I'm taking all these notes everywhere. I mean, you thought that you didn't matter. Oh, you matter. You're part of the family. So you count for every listen, for every listen to, for every I'm tuning in on YouTube, whatever it is. I'm going to pray and I'm listening to your TV shows. You matter. You count. You see, this isn't my book that I'm writing. We're writing it together. And as I'm writing all these statistics and analytics down, so someone can sit here and say, oh, well, yeah, I think she's worthy of a contract. It's kind of hard. Because a lot of times, quite frankly, we judge ourselves way too hard. And we know where that comes from too, right? It's our own circumstances. I'm being judged right now by companies saying, is your book worth it? Well, I believe it is deep down. And I know it's going to impact the world that it touches. Every eye that hits the words and sentences put on paper and printed, it's going to impact their life. But you see, a lot of times we don't stop long enough because we're just in the do. Why stop working on what will make a difference in your life? Life's not going to change until you change how you live life. So you got to break the habits and make a difference. That is your K.I.S.S to Keep It Simple strategy. Break the habits and make a difference. It's an equation. They go hand in hand. And so you've got to look at what you're doing and how you're fueling your inside to your outside. So your outside is reflective of your inside. And you may be saying, well, Kristianne, it sounds easier than what it is. I've tried everything. I know. Been there, doing that. Some things are easier than others. I was talking to a great friend of mine. I consider him a brother. And he made a comment. We were talking about getting back on the health plan and, really kind of staying tuned in, even though, no, it's not the first of the year. But he said, one day, it was just the middle of a Saturday afternoon. I just come off eating something crappy for lunch. And all of a sudden I said, you know what? I'm going to start eating healthy. He changed it right then. Why do we wait? Why do we wait for the perfect time? Why do we think that life is going to change for us? Maybe we need to change so we can change life. You can't do that, though, unless if you're willing to break the habits and make a difference. And it looks like this in real life. Number one, you got to set boundaries. You got to be intentional. Learn to say no to commitments that drain you and make time for activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. The stuff that says, I'm alive. As I like to say, setting boundaries is not a sign of selfishness. It's a sign of self-care. It says, this is as far as I will go. You can only love as deep as you love yourself. And by establishing clear boundaries, you can create space for meaningful self-care practices. That all in a nutshell says you matter. I matter to me. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and said, you are beautiful? Be honest. Probably in over a year. Even if you had a wedding to go to, some place that you had to look fancy for, you probably made some snide comment to yourself. Oh, look at those wrinkles. Man, if I could just lose 5 pounds, I knew I should have just done this 2 months earlier and I'd feel so much better about myself. That is not, my friend, being kind to yourself. How many times do you walk into your closet, I have nothing to wear? How many times does the fleeting phrase, I'm not good enough, or something to that effect float through your mind? The problem is it's on repeat. You probably say it more often than you know. And you probably act on it accordingly. I'm not good enough, so why eat healthy? I'm not good enough. Why work out? I'm not good enough. I don't need to go to sleep. Who cares about bags? Who cares about yawning at 9 o'clock in the morning and I've only been up for 3 hours? Of course, I only got 2 hours of sleep. So what does it matter? I'm not good enough. This is a reality check, my friend. Don't wait till the new year. I've seen too many things pop up. Text messages from good friends that I truly consider family, where they've lost loved ones. It's so hard around the holidays to lose a loved one. I know. 2 years ago, I lost my mother-in-law. Yet 80 years ago, I had an incredible mother. I didn't know she was going to be my mom, but she is. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you more than you know. You see, with life, there's death. But we also have to look at life with death in regards to the way we live, the decisions we make. You get to choose how you show up in this world. You get to choose and say, okay, yes, I am worth it. Yeah, maybe I'm not always doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not perfect, but you don't wait for perfection because that comes in heaven, not here on earth. You don't have eternity. You need to impact the world that you touch now. Break the habits and make a difference. Number 2, prioritize mental health. Take time to check in with your thoughts and emotions regularly. Engage in activities that promote mental well-being, such as mediation, journaling, therapy. Maybe you need a coach. Maybe you need someone that you can really trust because you've been burned by too many people. Your mental health should never be compromised for the sake of others. So you've got to be willing to prioritize your mental health and say, you know what, my well-being counts for something. Pay attention. If you're in a slump, okay, it's one thing to be in a slump for a day or two, but if it goes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 10 weeks, we're talking months, then you need to take a breather and you need to go get help. Prioritize your mental health because no one else will. They won't know what you're thinking. They won't know what those thoughts are. You are having them, but they're not. They may see a change in you, but they don't understand the change. You may not understand the change. Go get some help. Prioritize your mental health, especially around the holidays. And finally, number 3, invest in self-development. Dedicate time and resources to personal growth and self-development. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a passion project, seeking mentorship, maybe it's volunteering at your local community, food pantry, whatever it is, something that says, I got to get more out of life and I've got to give a little bit. But at the same time, I've got to take care of myself, right? Invest in yourself is key to creating positive change in your life. I often emphasize investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. And yeah, you're like, but Kristianne, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. You find the resources if you need them. There's always a way. But you see, normally we let excuses get in the way of there's always a way. We get to choose the path, but we also get to choose the excuses. So what is it for you? Are you willing to invest in who you are and who you are becoming? You know, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm telling you, I am meeting with our website team and oh my goodness, they sent me I'm just telling you, I'm excited. It's going to look totally different. And you're going to be like, oh, what happened, Kristianne? I'm like, well, things have changed. We've got a lot of happenings. And I want to make sure you are served and served well. Because you know what you get comes from me. I don't have 20 people working behind the scenes. My behind the scenes is a senior kitty cat who unfortunately is not doing well at all. I have a senior puppy dog who is doing well, but he's going to be 12. I have my children who help me when they can. And I have a mom that cheers me on and is truly our inspiration officer. And I have a husband that loves me dearly and says, can you write faster? You get the real deal here. You know that. This isn't something about, she just kind of puts things out there. No, yeah, I put things out there because I invite you into my home. You are truly family, and I don't take that lightly. And so when I say I'm excited about opening up AIM, because that's going to be a community where we can come together and I can serve you deeper. We're going to have simulcasts going on. The hope and prayer is that it's monthly. And so for those of you who want that connection spiritually, you're not going to have to travel. You're not going to have to pay a lot out of pocket. And you get to do it once when the kids go to bed. Did I get an amen for that? We're meeting you. I know because I've been where you're at. You've got dreams. You've got aspirations. You know that God has something bigger in store for you. But sometimes you need somebody else to say, I'm here for you when you get down in the dumps, when you're tired and exhausted. You need that pick-me-up. You need to hear that a girl. You got this. Just one more day. And that just one more day may come for another 365 days times 2 with a leap year added in there. But let me tell you, you don't walk alone here at Create Your Now. I pray for you often, all the time, every day. God knows exactly where you're at. So when I say investing in yourself is important, yeah, I take it to heart, personal heart, mine. I've walked the road of being alone. I've walked the road of not liking who I see in the mirror, saying hurtful things that little did I know was subconsciously and then going deeper and deeper, where we're not going to go into that right now and the science of all of that. But it hurt me even more and those that I love the most, yet I thought I was really serving them well. We got to learn from our mistakes. We can always fall forward, but it's a choice. Remember, taking care of yourself, it's not selfish. Now, if you're one who's going to spend all the money on you and you're literally being selfish of saying, you know what, this is my time. I come home. I'm not going to do the laundry. I'm not going to help with the household. You know what, the kids, someone else can take care of them. That's a different conversation. But my gut tells me that's not who you are, or you wouldn't still be here with me. You're a person who cares and cares deeply. And you want to impact the world that you touch, specifically within your privacy of your own four walls, your family. So you've got to say, I'm ready to step it up. I'm ready to lead a purpose-driven life and have a purpose-driven health because I get to choose. And I don't have to wait till Monday. I don't have to wait till New Year's. I can start today. And I can start by eating a healthy salad, putting more greens into my diet. I can start by drinking more water. I can start by walking around the block just one time. Yes, it's wintertime and I'm cold, but I can do this. One lap goes to 2, goes to 3, goes to 4, and pretty soon you're walking miles. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. So start today. And let your actions speak volumes about the value you place on your own well-being. Not because you're selfish, but because you know that if you don't care for your well-being, you won't be able to love deeper for those that are within your reach of your heart. Break the habits and make a difference. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.